What I'm about to show you in the next couple of minutes will literally add years to your life. Or you can ignore it and become another statistic. Right now, as you're watching this, 1 in 3 men and 1 in 4 women are walking toward a cancer diagnosis they don't even know is coming. But here's what your doctor isn't telling you. Quick question, how many cups of leafy greens did you eat yesterday? Don't lie. Keep that number in your head because in exactly 3 minutes, I'm going to reveal why that number could be the difference between living to see your grandchildren or becoming their cautionary tale. But here's the kicker. If your answer was less than 5 cups, you're missing nature's most powerful cancer-fighting compound. And I'm about to prove it to you with science that will blow your mind. The research is in the past 15 years about why cancer rates are exploding among 20 and 30-year-olds, while the medical establishment profits from keeping you sick. Today, I'm exposing the hidden carcinogens in your peanut butter that accumulate for 20 years before striking, why your 20-year-old neighbor has the biological age of a 60-year-old, the sunlight secret that both causes and prevents cancer. Timing is everything, the simple water filter that could save your life, and the shocking truth about why pickled foods are destroying your stomach lining. But the most dangerous discovery comes at the end. Here's what's different about this video. I'm not selling you supplements. I'm not promoting some miracle cure. I'm sharing peer-reviewed research that the $200 billion cancer industry desperately wants to keep buried. The truth? You can slash your cancer risk by 40% through lifestyle changes alone. But most people will never hear this because there's no money in prevention. The biological age revolution. But before I reveal the chlorophyll secret, let me tell you about Sarah, 26 years old, marathoner, ate organic, got stage 3 breast cancer. Why? Because chronological age means nothing. Your biological age, determined by immune and metabolic health, is everything. Sarah's cells were biologically 65 years old at 26. Meanwhile, my 70-year-old mentor has the cellular age of a 40-year-old. The difference? Everything I'm about to show you. And the first secret involves something you can buy at any grocery store. The chlorophyll revelation. This will blow your mind. Eating chlorophyll-rich foods reduces liver cancer risk by 55%. But here's what nobody tells you. Chlorophyll is plant mitochondria. When you consume it, you're literally borrowing the plant's immune system. Just 2 cups of kale plus blueberries daily gives you the 100 grams your body craves. But here's the game changer. Cruciferous vegetables contain glucoraphanin, which converts to sulfonaphanes when you chop them. These compounds lower breast cancer and lymphoma risk by 60% with just 5 servings per week. It's like having a personal solar panel for your immune system. Most people struggle to eat enough greens, but there's a simple solution. Blend them into smoothies. You won't even taste 2 cups of kale when mixed with frozen berries and a banana. But the next discovery about mold will terrify you. The hidden mold menace. Stop eating what's in your pantry right now. Hidden mycotoxins, specifically aflatoxins, are contaminating your peanuts, corn, and nuts. These invisible assassins accumulate in your liver for decades before triggering cancer. Even worse, what you eat today could kill you in 20 years. Heat doesn't destroy these toxins. Scraping off visible mold doesn't help. You're essentially playing Russian roulette with every bite. Aspergillus flavus and Aspergillus parasiticus, the molds that produce these deadly compounds, thrive in warm, humid conditions. This means food crops from tropical regions are particularly contaminated. Your morning granola bar, peanut butter sandwich, and handful of mixed nuts could be slowly poisoning you. Countries to avoid? Tropical regions where these molds flourish. Your beloved trail mix could be slowly poisoning you. The FDA doesn't require testing for aflatoxins in most foods, so you're essentially on your own. Never eat moldy food, even if you scrape off the visible mold. Don't store grains and nuts for extended periods in warm, humid environments. Stick to major commercial brands with better quality control systems. But wait until you hear about the sunlight conspiracy. The sunlight paradox. The medical establishment lied to you about sunlight. Early morning rays before 10 a.m. and late afternoon sun after 4 p.m. produce vitamin D and melatonin, your body's natural cancer fighters. But here's the twist. Getting sunburned actually causes cancer by suppressing immunity. The same UV rays that protect you when timed correctly become deadly when you burn. Children who get severe sunburns have 300% higher melanoma rates as adults. It's not about sun exposure, it's about sun damage. Sunscreen creates its own problems with hormone-disrupting chemicals that penetrate your skin. Instead of slathering on chemical blockers, work with your body's natural rhythms. Get your sun exposure during the golden hours when UV intensity is lower, and always avoid burning. Your skin should never turn red. That's a sign of cellular damage and immune suppression. Now for the fermentation trap that's shocking health gurus. Before I reveal the fermentation trap, drop a comment right now with the biggest shock you've learned so far. I read every single comment, and the best ones get featured in my next video. Also, if this is saving your life, smash that subscribe button, because what's coming next will completely destroy everything you think you know about healthy fermented foods. The fermentation trap. Health gurus are wrong about fermented foods. Those trendy pickled vegetables and thousand-year-old eggs are directly linked to gastric cancer. The high salt and ammonia create a toxic environment in your stomach. Instead of eating fermented foods, feed your gut microbes fiber and let them ferment naturally. Countries with high pickled food consumption show 300% higher stomach cancer rates. The fermentation process in high-salt environments produces compounds that irritate and inflame the stomach lining over time. The irony is that people think they're improving their gut health while actually damaging their digestive system. Your gut microbes are perfectly capable of fermenting foods when you provide fiber from fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. This internal fermentation produces beneficial compounds without the inflammatory effects of heavily salted, commercially fermented products. But alcohol is even worse, and here's why. The alcohol deception. The alcohol industry spent billions convincing you that moderate drinking has health benefits. Complete lie. Alcohol doubles breast cancer risk and attacks your mouth, stomach, intestines, and liver. But here's the kicker. Alcohol makes you vitamin deficient, especially B1, crucial for immunity. Every drink steals nutrients while flooding your system with cellular poison. There's no safe amount. Alcohol is literally waste product, toxic fermentation byproduct. When you drink, you're consuming cellular poison that your liver must work overtime to neutralize. Alcohol interferes with thiamine absorption and increases its excretion through urine. Thiamine deficiency impairs cellular metabolism, weakens immune function, and damages brain tissue. Those heart benefits come from grape juice or resveratrol supplements without the cancer risk. Now for the bombshell about red meat. The red meat reality. The World Health Organization dropped a bombshell. They classified beef as a carcinogen due to nitrates and heme iron. South Korea's high red meat consumption correlates with 400% higher colon cancer rates. Processed meats are worse. Deli meats contain nitrates that form nitrosamines, the same category as tobacco smoke and asbestos. The mechanism? Heme iron promotes free radicals in your colon, damaging DNA and triggering inflammatory responses. When nitrates from processed meats combine with amino acids in your digestive system, they form nitrosamines, some of the most potent carcinogens known to science. The meat industry doesn't want you knowing this causes methemoglobinemia, a condition where your blood loses oxygen-carrying ability. But your water is even more dangerous. The water filter necessity. Your tap water contains nitrates from fertilizer runoff nationwide. The same compounds in processed meats are flowing from your faucet. Every sip without a filter is a gamble. Municipal treatment plants weren't designed for today's chemical cocktail. Pesticides, herbicides, pharmaceutical residues, and industrial chemicals pass through treatment facilities and end up in your morning coffee. Your body is 70% water. Doesn't it make sense to ensure that water is pure? This single investment prevents decades of toxic accumulation in your tissues. But here's what the supplement industry doesn't want you to know. The supplement myth. The supplement industry wants you believing pills replace real nutrition. Brutal truth, your body doesn't recognize synthetic vitamins like whole foods. When you eat kale, you get thousands of phytonutrients working in harmony. Supplements are isolated compounds your body quickly excretes. Expensive urine. Synthetic vitamins lack the cofactors and supporting compounds found in whole foods. Vitamin C from an orange comes with bioflavonoids, fiber, and hundreds of other nutrients that enhance absorption. Synthetic vitamin C is just ascorbic acid, a single molecule your body quickly excretes. Nature's pharmacy beats big pharma every time. Your body evolved to extract nutrients from whole foods, not laboratory compounds. But the medical system's biggest lie comes next. The early detection fallacy. The medical system brainwashed us into believing early screening is the solution. This backwards thinking traps you in fear-based reactive medicine. As one expert said, "My goal isn't to get screened for cancer. My goal is not to get cancer." Prevention through lifestyle is infinitely more powerful than catching cancer early. The cancer industry profits from treatment, not prevention. There's no money in teaching people to eat vegetables and avoid toxins. Screening programs create anxiety, lead to overdiagnosis, and often detect cancers that would never become clinically significant. Meanwhile, the real causes of cancer, poor diet, toxic exposure, and metabolic dysfunction remain largely ignored. Cancer is fundamentally an immune system and metabolic problem. When immunity is strong and metabolism functions optimally, your body detects and eliminates cancer cells before they become tumors. This happens thousands of times throughout your life without you knowing. The transformation promise. Imagine this. 1 year from now, you're at your annual checkup. Your doctor is amazed by your blood work. Your energy is through the roof. Your biological age has reversed. This isn't fantasy. It's the predictable result of everything I just shared. While your friends are getting diagnosed, you're getting stronger. Let's bring this full circle. Cancer isn't inevitable aging. It's preventable immune dysfunction. By embracing chlorophyll-rich foods, avoiding mycotoxins, timing your sunlight exposure, filtering your water, and eliminating alcohol, you're not just reducing cancer risk by 40%. You're reclaiming control over your biological destiny. Remember, cancer results from repeated insults to your immune system over time. Each poor choice weakens defenses, but each healthy choice strengthens them. The choice between health and disease happens 3 times a day at every meal. Your biological age is determined by your immune and metabolic health, not the number on your birth certificate. The medical establishment wants you believing cancer is mysterious and unpredictable. The truth is far more empowering. You have tremendous control over your cancer risk through daily choices. Tomorrow's video reveals the hidden immune destroyers lurking in your medicine cabinet and how to build bulletproof immunity naturally. Your future self will thank you. If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button and share it with someone you care about. Comment below with your biggest takeaway. I respond to every single one. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell because I'm exposing health industry lies every single day. Your life literally depends on this information. See you in the next video, where I'll reveal the immune system secrets they don't want you to know.